Hi guys, today's video is going to be an update on my Hermes Birkin 25 box leather. This is actually a requested video for somebody who wants to buy box leather but a little bit nervous about wear and tear of box leather. Please stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oksana. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Today we're gonna talk about box leather. It's not specifically about Birkin 25 or Birkin 30 or Kelly's or Constance's or anything, but it's specifically about box leather. And in box leather I actually have several items in my collection, and let me grab the other items. So as I mentioned, in box leather I have several items. Mostly they're in the black color, but I know that box leather looks absolutely gorgeous in Rouge Ash. As I said, if you're gonna buy Rouge Ash or Rouge H in, let's say, Epsom leather, it will look totally different, but in box it's kind of like more reddish winey. It's less brownish, because let's say in Epsom it's kind of more has that kind of brownish undertone. But nevertheless, I have H belt. It's clearly reversible. The other side it's Togo in gold, but this side it's box black. I have also matching bracelet CDC in box and gold-plated hardware. And my recent acquisition is actually Hermes Orans, and they clearly worn already, and they're also in box leather. So having already these all items in box leather for several years, this is fairly new item, but when it comes to belt, and I really use it, I mean, like, I'm really use it. And even when I'm looking right now at this belt, I don't really see any kind of wear and tear. Let me just bring it closer so that you can see. Maybe some kind of microscopic scratches here and there, but literally, if I'm gonna leave it under the press, it will look absolutely like a brand new, with exception maybe a little bit of stretching of the loops. But the way I see it, the box leather, yes, you may get those kind of tiny scratches, but it's such a thick and durable leather, because at the end of the day it's a calfskin, and it's not just a calfskin, it's kind of thick, high quality calfskin that went through production to achieve this almost like a glossy mirror-like reflection. It's absolutely, like, I love it. I love it. And when it comes to even the luxurious look, I mean, you cannot beat box leather. It's absolutely gorgeous. As I said, on my bracelet there is some kind of little bit tiny scratches, but I'm absolutely positive if I gonna kind of buff them with the microfiber cloth and a little bit of moisturizer, they will go away completely. My flip-flops are in like fairly new item, but as I said, when it comes to even shoes, you can see that the box leather is very, very durable. But of course, everybody more concerned per se when you're buying a handbag in box leather, because clearly it's a larger item, so there is a more surface to be scratched. It's the items that you're constantly taking out something and putting in as well. It's the items that you might be bumped to somebody, etc. So there is so many different scenarios that could happen, which could lead to potential scratches on the handbag. My handbag, I have it clearly for almost a year right now, because I got this year in January, and I have to admit I don't really use it heavily, but I do use this handbag. The moment I got it, when I came back from my trip to Spain and Paris, I start using right away. And I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. Look at the sheen. Oh, perfection. And because box leather is really sturdy and stiff leather, it looks the best in this kind of more structured handbags, like let's say Birkin Salier, or Kelly Salier, or let's say Constance, etc. These major characteristics of this leather, as I said, it's very sturdy. You can see that it's very sturdy. It keeps the shape the best. The second characteristic of this leather, that it's one of the oldest and somewhat heritage traditional leather of Hermes. So they produce this leather for many years, and in fact, if you look at any vintage handbags, 99% they are either in Brenia, box, or Epsom, which is, I think, old name of Epsom, if I'm not mistaken, Cacheval. So it was kind of renamed later on Epsom, but it's pretty much the same things. It's calfskin stamped leather. So this is one of the oldest leathers, if not one of the oldest one, because I think the very first one is Berenia. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you have better information, then they start with the box, then the Ostrich, and then the Cacheval, which is now Epsom leather. And if you're looking at any antique handbags, you're mostly gonna find them in box leather, and they still looks perfect. The only wear and tear on box leather you can see, it's scratches little bit, but they're kind of more of the tiny scratches, microscopic, unless if you had major accident and you just really have a deep scratch. But I mean just a regular wear and tear, just a little bit of the scratches. Another characteristic of box leather that it's patina over the time. So say it's more visible on the colorful bags in box leather, which is, you may see them in a bean color, which is kind of more, again, older style of the color. You may see them in natural color. It's kind of close to gold, but it's not gold color. You may see them in Rouge or Rouge H, and in black. In black, you may not notice patina as much because it's already black color, and black color is quite deep. When it comes to Rouge Ash or a bean or natural kind of goldish color, you may see a little bit more darkening on the handles. So in this way, it's really a great idea to put some kind of protection on your handles, like twilly, etc. Overall, on the major surface of the handbag, you will get even more of this kind of mirror sheen happening over the year. It almost becomes like kind of more of a buttery look, which is so luxurious looking. And quite often, people prefer to have a Rouge Ash with the gold hardware, or should I say gold-plated hardware. And I'm not saying if it would have been offered to me Rouge Ash with the gold-plated hardware, I would have said no, thank you. Definitely not. But to be honest, when it's with palladium-plated hardware, it looks a bit more modern, in my humble opinion, because Rouge Ash by itself, it's kind of deep color, more traditional color, if I may say, because it's clearly one of the oldest Hermes color, which is Rouge Ash or Rouge H. It means Hermes red, their specific trademark red color. You know, with the gold hardware, it's making it's even more mature, more kind of traditional looking. With palladium plated hardware, I noticed that it looks more modern, in my very humble opinion. So overall, as I said, I have this handbag for almost a year. I don't see any major kind of wear and tear happening. The structure is clearly perfect because it was always happened with box leather. It keeps structure perfectly. Interior in absolutely pristine condition, but this is thank you to Zumoni organizers. I got it in kind of pinkish color. I have a code also with Zumoni, guys. If you want, please use my code. I'm gonna put it on the display, and I have a links in the description box. I always keep a raincoat with me because, you know, the last and the most important characteristics of the box leather, it's prone to blistering. So let's say if you get caught in the rain, you should wipe the water spots right away. But ideally, have your raincoat available with you so you can you know, protect your handbag right away. Just cover it with the raincoat. So this is the inside, and you can see inside it's absolutely in perfect condition, but it's inside also in Chevre leather, so it's kind of very, very durable. And the ones that I have, it's not the smooth Chevre, it's more textured, so it's I believe it's Hermes, that's what they call, so it's more durable. So absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. There is also clochette and the locket, which is, I, to be honest, never really leave on my handbag because it could create potential scratches. What eventually I want to get, if I could, maybe a small bag charm, and I specifically want it in this kind of combination of rouge, ash, and maybe black or something like that. I mean, something really neutral and durable would be really nice to add some kind of charm over here. But even without a charm, it's so refined, it's so classy, it's so simple. And as I said, this handbag will look absolutely perfect for evening dining out, but it will look perfect with just a pair of denim and white t-shirt. It will look also very, very nice. So as I said, overall, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't mind to get one more handbag in box leather. Ideally, I want to get Kelly 25 in black with gold hardware, or even palladium hardware will look really, really nice, like black, just a classy one. If it's not in Kelly, then Constance 124, the slim profile, I will take it also in box leather in a heartbeat. But if that one, Constance 124, will be in box leather, then I want the edge maybe in something a little bit more durable. I mean, I'm talking about edge lock. I don't know, maybe in some kind of glazing or something like that, that it's more durable and less prone to scratches, because I don't want the hardware is all scratched and the box leather is all scratched. But anyway, I don't mind to get another handbag in box leather, because I find the box leather is one of the most luxurious looking leathers, if you are talking about standard leathers, not exotics. So really, really love it. I hope I answer your question. So if you're considering buying yourself a handbag in box leather, don't be afraid, but also be careful and make sure that, you know, your how should I say, that your leather in perfect condition, because I did also a video of one of the series at Hermes Journey of someone who been offered Kelly 25 absolutely perfect in black box leather with gold hardware, but there was major lining and veining on the front of the panel of the handbag, and to me it's absolutely unacceptable. If you're paying this much money for the handbag, it should be in perfect condition, in my humble opinion. So that's about it for today. I hope I answer your questions. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate and you know, leave your questions, leave your request for the next video. If you have something to share about your Hermes journey, once again, contact me on my Instagram handler always over here, and I will share your story with everybody. And when it comes to Hermes journey and Hermes sharing stories, it's not about, you know, bragging if you get 2 bags offer, or it's not about crying out if you get no handbag offer at all. It's just to share this story with everybody, that you're not gonna feel alone. We are all together in these journeys, and you know, journey, it's never like a straight line. It's you know, kind of like, you know, like a snake crawling, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it's all at the end beautiful, because it's all for the good reason, for the love of the handbags, and specifically Hermes handbags. So that's about it for today, and I hope to see you on my next one.